Hey, what's up, guys? This is Sam here with CustomPCReview.com here at CES 2013. We're at the Razer suite here, and I'm with one of the Razer PR reps. So can you tell me your name and what do you do here at Razer?
So my name is Kevin Scarpati, and I am the PR specialist for Razer in the US and Latin America.
Okay, all right, Kevin. Can you show us what you got going on here? This thing is, I think it was just announced this morning, and I mean, what is that thing?
So just announced a couple hours ago, we have the Razer Edge, which is essentially it's three things. It's the most powerful tablet in the world. It runs all PC games and applications on a true Windows 8 architecture, and it's not just a tablet, as you'll see right now. It's a tablet, it's a PC, and it's two types of consoles. And what I have right now is the mobile console mode. So if you want to come take a look at this, I'm running Dirt Showdown, and you know, Razer fans who checked this out at CES last year know Project Fiona. You know, we stuck a tablet in two gamepad controllers, and you can see I'm not very good at this game, but
well, in the position that you're sitting in, I wouldn't expect you to be that good.
Well, the controllers are actually they're really ergonomically designed, and you can see I just pulled off a sick jump there. But controllers also feature full force feedback, so as I'm crashing into things, I'm actually feeling
the pain,
feeling the pain, and feeling my failure as I go about
as you flip over there, like
the spy car. But it has four game modes, so this is just one of the game modes, and I can actually stop my game if I'd like, and I can pop it out of the dock. So controller disconnected, well, that's obvious. And if I pop it out of the dock, you'll have to excuse me, I cut my finger yesterday on the show floor. And
hopefully not handling one of these, right?
not handling one of these,
okay.
Which is ironic because it is the Razer Edge.
Well, maybe it's the blade.
That's a good one. Like I said before, it's got a true Windows 8 architecture with x86. So I just quit the game. You can see I'm in Steam, and if I pop it out of the controller, like so, I now have a Windows 8 tablet. And you can see I'm getting a true Windows 8 experience all right there. I mean, it's really great. It's a total solution. And one of the cool things about Windows 8 is that it has touch-enabled games. So if I want to go in and play a touch-enabled game like Sid Meier's Civilization 5, I can launch it in touch-enabled mode, and I can play Civ 5.
Okay, so a lot of our viewers here at Custom PC Review, we're big on hardware. Can you talk a little bit about what kind of hardware is powering this thing?
Sure. So very important about the Razer Edge. It's the most powerful tablet in the world. So inside, we've managed this stuff an Intel i5 or i7 chip, depending on the model, and an NVIDIA GT640M LE graphics card in there. I mean, this is the only tablet I know of that's got a dedicated graphics card, so it allows you to run all PC games and get phenomenal frame rates on the go in a mobile experience.
Something that you'll probably never get on another tablet, at least up to this point.
No, I mean it's not Angry Birds, but
exactly, it's not.
It's not Angry Birds, but if you like Angry Birds, you can still play it on here. But you can play all your PC games and applications right out of the box because it's true Windows 8, and we're really excited about that.
Excellent. Okay, so it looks like you guys have Civilization 5 started here, and it's a touch-enabled game.
It is a touch-enabled game, so I can play this just in tablet mode. And I'm not a huge Civ 5 player, so excuse me if I screw anything up here.
So what's your game of choice?
My game of choice, I played a lot of WoW in college, and these days I'm playing a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops. I do play Angry Birds, so if you see me playing my Razer Edge in the office, it will probably be with Angry Birds if I'm playing in tablet mode. But you can see I'm playing Civ 5. It's a touch-enabled game, so I'm able to play without a controller, and yeah, I can go about starting wars and building my own civilization however I please, which is, I mean, it's pretty awesome.
That is very awesome. Okay, can we take a look at the input-output ports on the device
Sure.
itself? Okay.
So at the top there, you can see we have one USB 3.0 port. We've also got all your volume controls easily accessible, power, And we've also got a mic and stereo in and out. So, you know, if you want to plug your headphones in when you're playing a game, you can easily do that. At the bottom here, it's also got a dock port, and I can walk you guys over and show you how to do that. So, home console mode is one of the 4 modes with the Razer Edge. Right now, we have it hooked up with Dirt Showdown. The cool thing about the home console dock that's an available accessory with the Edge is you get 3 additional USB ports. So if you have 4 Xbox controllers, or like I'm using Sabertooth controllers, you can hook it up and play 4-player multiplayer on a big screen because of the HDMI port that the dock also has on it. So I mean, you can hook it up to a much larger display and get a real home console experience.
Excellent. Okay, so it looks like you got the whole thing going, and you're gonna do a little bit of racing here.
I'm gonna try. So before I was on the smaller screen, so my skills are probably be a little better with the Sabertooth controller and the larger screen. But you know, the Sabertooth controller we just announced last week, it's a phenomenal Xbox controller. One of the cool things about it, and I'll show you if you look over at me here. It's got additional buttons on the bottom here. You can unscrew these if you'd like, but you can program these buttons using the OLED screen. If I just click there, and I can go in the program mode, hold a button, so I have it set to B. So that rocker on the back is now set to B. So if I want to pull off an e-brake maneuver, I'm in program mode. Let me exit that. So now I'm going, and if I want to pull off an e-brake maneuver, I can just hold that bottom button there. I don't even have to use my thumb to hit the B button. So it's very programmable, and we think gamers are going to love it.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a great little feature for, you know, just putting, you know, changing where buttons are. So when you have to hit multiple buttons, it makes it a lot easier.
It does, especially for you know, not so much for racing games, but first-person shooters. You know, if you're playing Call of Duty or Battlefield, and you want to sneak around and pull off, you know, you want to aim, you want to sprint,
yeah.
you know, you want to do all those things and then knife somebody. You never have to pull your hands off the sticks, which that's just a great feature, and you know, that makes me a better Call of Duty player, which is good for me because I'm not that good at it.
Giving you the unfair advantage, huh?
It gives me an advantage. I don't know if it's quite unfair, but
Still takes a bit of skill.
It does. You know, in the hands of better people, it will be unfair, we think.
All right, cool. So what other modes is this thing capable of?
So, you know, let's wrap up here, and then I can head over and show you PC mode, where you get the full functionality of a keyboard and another USB dock, so you can play some of your favorite PC games on the go.
Okay, excellent. Let's check that out. All right, guys. So we're back with another Razer representative. Can you state your name and
Sure.
what you do here at Razer?
Yeah, I'm Heath Thatcher. I'm the Director of Global Product Marketing for Systems.
Okay. All right, and we have the final mode that is going to come with the Edge. So is it going to come with the Edge, or is this like an accessory? Or
The way it's set up is with the Edge Pro. You start with a tablet form factor, and then of course you can choose it's a tablet, it's a PC, or it's a home console. And we have 2 console modes, one with the gamepad controller and the other with the plugged into the television screen. You can use big picture, your Steam titles, or whatever kind of games you want to play on the big screen. Here we're showing it's a PC, and in this environment it'd be in the keyboard dock. You can easily, you know, fold it down for travel, whatnot. Has a USB port, USB port on the side to hook up your accessories or peripherals. There's another USB port on the top. Standard fare for Razer keyboard, which is, you know, we really look at all the features that gamers want: anti-ghosting, you know, short throw keys. So, and we're showing here Dishonored, so you can get into the game a little on the game. So let's go see if I can stab someone. Yeah.
That's exactly what we're all looking for, just to stab someone.
I believe I've already...
You've already stabbed everyone in this.
Yeah, after the days full of demos, you end up running out of people. But as you can see, you know, and right next to it, we have the tablet mode. We're showing Civilization. You know, a full tablet or a full touch experience in a a gaming tablet. So you can do everything that you'd want to do in a Windows 8 tablet. So it has the same Windows UI. It offers you can download Netflix apps, Skype, whatever you want. But also you can have a full touch experience. So if you wanted to get the full version of Civilization 5 rather than mobile experience, you could do it right through the touch on the tablet.
Okay, excellent. And do you have any information on pricing, availability, and how everything's going to be bundled, or is that still a secret for now?
No. We it's in our press release, but we have the i5 is at $999 for the Edge, and we're offering individual accessories on the Edge Pro. Sold separately. It comes in a 64 gigabyte, 128, and a 256 form factors. It kind of depends on
how many games you want to install and
what kind of space you want or what features you want, and that starts at $999. We also the gamepad controller is $249. Keyboard dock, the pricing hasn't been announced on yet. It's coming out in Q3, and then we offer like a $69 extended battery that works with the keyboard dock and with the gamepad controller, so you can swap it back and forth.
Okay, excellent. All right, appreciate the interview.
Awesome.
And I'll catch you guys later for more CES 2013 coverage.